Okay, y'all, I'm back with another recipe. This is a recipe, as you can see. It's a oxtail stir fry, and I'm gonna show y'all the ingredients that I'm using. I've already pre-cooked the yams and the oxtails and the dirty rice. Okay, because it was going to take too long and I'm not using a camera, so I'm using what I got. So as always, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave your comments below. Hit that notification so you won't miss nothing. So I went ahead and pre-cooked. It's not completely done, but I pre-cooked my dirty rice, and it just have regular seasoning in it, a beef broth, uh, paprika, a little liver drips, and I boiled that already. And then for the stir fry, I'm gonna add the bell pepper and the onion, and I've already I used cinnamon, sugar, and butter for my yams, and I'm getting ready to do the stir fry for the oxtails. So I pre-cooked everything, so I'm gonna let y'all see what I got going right here. So as you can see, the oxtails are going, and the yams are going. And basically, if you know how to cook yams, you just, you boil them to a certain extent. Put your cinnamon in there if you use cinnamon, butter, and sugar. And if you use sweet and low or whatever sweeteners that you use, sometimes I use syrup, Karo syrup, the dark one, or whatever type of dark syrup I can get if I don't have no taste for no sugar. I don't want to use no granulated sugar. So yeah, that's what they did. So I got this pot right here for my stir fry, because this is where I'm going to stir fry my rice that I've already pre-cooked. And yeah, that's where the oxtail stir fry will come from. So yeah, come on in the room. And that's what I'm getting ready to do now. But like I say, yeah, another recipe. It's basically cooking something that's already been cooked, and making a meal out of a meal. So I'm just gonna take some Pam. I'm gonna take some Pam and spray my pan down. Spray my pan down real good. Add about a tablespoon of oil. I like using olive oil, whether it be virgin or regular. I use olive oil. And you can use whatever oil you got. But I use olive oil because, it gives it a good taste, and then it's not that greasy. So I just added a little oil to that because, like I say, it's a stir fry oxtail. So I've already pre-cooked the rice. So I'm just going to spoon it out. I'm going to let this get hot first. And then I'll bring the camera closer so you can see what I'm doing. Let me bag up. I'm going to do my stir fry first. I'm going to do my vegetables, my onion. And yeah, stir fry that first, so I have that out the way. And I'm just going to add my bell peppers to the grease. Add a little dash so it won't be salty. Add my onion. I'm gonna add a little more sugar and butter and cinnamon to my yams so they can caramelize. Add some butter. Just use the remaining of that butter for my stir fry. I don't want to put too much butter in there. So I just want to melt it down a little bit. And like I say, I'm going to stir fry this first. And yeah. And it's really not that much to add to it. So I can always add the spray. And yeah. And I'm gonna bring this over here so y'all can see what I'm doing to the stir fry. And as you can see, I added the butter and the sugar, and I'm gonna add some cinnamon. And I went on and started cooking it because I didn't want the video to be long. And I just add a little cinnamon because I like cinnamon. So you add as much as you want to it. It's no, I don't use a certain measurement for this. On the sugar and the butter, just like a half a stick if you use stick butter, or a half a cup if you use, you know, margarine or something like that. But yeah, I just went on and started pre-cooking them so it wouldn't take that long to finish it and present the meal. And those are the oxtails. And yeah, that's what they're looking like. And you know, for them to be tender, I didn't want to just cook them real fast. So yeah, I started pre-cooking it so it wouldn't be hard. And now I'm gonna cut it up a little bit and put a cover on top of it so I can moisturize. I'm gonna add a cover to it. Yeah, and that's the stir fry. And I'm gonna get me a spatula, and I just added some little dash to the stir fry. And like I say, I've already pre-cooked the rice. It's not completely done. And then I'm gonna stir fry it to loosen it up, you know, for the oxtail stir fry. So just let that sit for a minute. And yeah, that's what everything is looking like right now. Like I say, it's a meal out of another meal. I'm making 2 meals at one time. And yeah, it's gonna be an oxtail stir fry. So, how y'all doing today? Hope everybody's staying COVID safe, wearing your masks, and not taking it for granted. Safety first. I appreciate y'all taking the time out of y'all day to watch my video. Like I say, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification so when I upload, you won't miss nothing. And always remember, I got more to come. this stir fry get ready. I don't want the vegetables too hard. I'm just one of them people, whatever I put in there, I want to taste it. That didn't sound right. And I'm gonna take a fork and I'm just kind of spread the rice out. I'm gonna spread it out because, like I say, it's just pre-cooked. It's not done. So I'm gonna take the rice and, you know, kind of just spread it out with the fork, like that, like so. Separate the rice as much as I can. And like I say, all I added to the dirty rice is the paprika and this seasoning, whatever kind of seasoning you want to put on there, and just drips of liver, chicken, or whatever you want in the rice. So I'm gonna add this in a minute once I get the vegetables like I want them to be. And I'm gonna bring this and let y'all see. This is how I separated the rice. And if you can see the little bits of liver in there, you can add livers, you can add gizzards, you can add chicken, and yeah. Just kind of loosen the rice up. Just like I say, it's not done. It's just been pre-cooked. Bring this over here where y'all can see what the bell pepper and the onions is looking like. And then I'm just going to add the rice to that. Just try to get all the juices out of there. You don't want the rice to get wet. And with the amount of rice that I have, I doubt if it get wet. But, and that's what the yams are looking like. And that's what your oxtails are looking like. I will add, you can add, I'm not going to add it because that ain't what I got a taste for. You can add, you know, if you're making a stir fry, you can add all the vegetables that you want in it. But what I wanted was the bell pepper. I didn't want the onion. I mean, not the onion, but the carrots and stuff like that today. But I don't know. I may add a little, you know, little stringy strips of carrots in there. I don't know, about 2 minutes if I'm going to do that. But this is what the yams are looking like right now that I done added the cinnamon, the sugar, and the butter. I want them to caramelize. So yeah, I just didn't want this to be an all-day process. The main thing is the stir-fry oxtails. And like I say, I'm making a meal out of a meal because I wanted rice. And I wanted dirty rice. So that's what that was. So yeah. So I'm going to let that continue to cook. And yeah, I'm going to have my stir-fry oxtail dirty rice. Yes, that part. So I'm going to go ahead and add the rice. And one day that I go live, I may do this whole recipe by itself. But right now on YouTube, I don't have that kind of time, so I'm making it easier for me. If you at home and you ain't got nothing else to do and you want to make a stir fry and you got time to, take all day, because it's gonna take at least an hour and 30 minutes in order to do this properly. So if you got that kind of time on your own time, then there it is. So we're gonna look at this rice right now. Y'all see this stir fry, and yeah, that's what it looks like. And I am gonna add some eggs, and I'm gonna put them in the. I'm gonna take them from the shells, crack them, and put them in the microwave. Let them come to a certain amount, and yeah. And you always want your pan to be kind of hot. You don't want it to a temperature where you be burning your rice or cooking your rice too hard. But this is what I wanted: dirty rice and oxtail stir fry. That's what I wanted. My children wanted just the oxtails, the yams, and maybe some hot water cornbread or whatever, but that's not what I'm presenting today. I'm presenting the oxtail stir fry with dirty rice. And there's a lot of other things that you can put in there. If you want corn in there, you can pre-cook your corn. And when you get ready to do your stir fry, you can add it to your corn. But like I said, I wanted dirty rice oxtail stir fry. So that's what I'm presenting. And like I say, I'm making a meal out of a meal. So yeah. And I love rice. And I love dirty rice. I like white rice, steamed rice, boiled rice. It don't matter. I like rice. And I'm from Texas. So I'm going to try to spread that out. Could have done this in my wok, but I just decided to do it in the skillet. And like I say, I'm gonna turn this back up, and I'm gonna give you some eggs and put them in the microwave. You can scramble them if you want to, or you can do like I'm doing. A lot of people don't, a lot of people don't like the microwave. I'm not a microwave fan either. I basically cook everything from scratch if I can. And I'm not a canned food person. I don't eat out of the can if I can help it, unless I just ain't got no other resources. But yeah, I'm gonna get these eggs, crack them, put them in the microwave, and yeah, put them in my stir fry. Like I say, I'm going to take 2 eggs. It's my bowl right here. One. Two. Take my pan off the heat. Like I said, I don't want my rice to burn or stick. So I'm going to take my fork. Stir this up. Apply it to another bowl, a plate, and whatever can go in the microwave. Because I don't want to put this glass in there. So I'm just going to use a plastic bowl and put it in the microwave. Start that. Let it get completely done. I always lose my towel. But yeah. And if you like tomatoes or anything in your, however you normally cook your oxtails, you're free to cook them like that. All you doing is adding a stir fry rice to them, because all you're gonna do is just place it on top. Sometimes I'll make like a loose gravy so they can be tender, but today I just want it smothered a little bit and it's stir fried. So I can hear my eggs. I don't want them to be too hard. So I just kind of like, they probably can cook a little bit more, because that's what they looking like right now. That's what they looking like right now. And I just add, you know, like I said, it needs to cook a little bit more in the middle. And yeah. Because like I say, I don't want them to be hard. I want them to be soft. So I don't want to have to, you know, eat, you know, hard eggs or nothing like that. So yeah. And I'm going to show y'all what this stir fry is looking like right now. And that's what it's looking like right now. Like I say, I'm just going to add the eggs to it. Okay, I think it's done now. And I'm just going to take the eggs and separate them. And yeah, let y'all see what I'm doing when it's done. So that's where I'm at right now. Like I say, I pre-cooked everything so it wouldn't take a long time to do it. And yeah. So I'm going to take my eggs out. And I'm going to separate them as thin as I can by using my fork. And yeah. I'm going to let y'all see what I'm doing. Yeah. That's if you like eggs. Everybody don't like eggs. Everybody don't like Chinese food. I ain't gonna say I like all food, but most of it I eat. There's certain seafood I won't eat. There's certain meats I won't eat. So you chop them up as fine as you want them. I think everybody in my family like eggs. I think. So that's that. And I'm gonna add this to my do that like that, because y'all know how I am with the camera. So I'm gonna add that to my stir fry. And I don't want to keep adding to it. So I'm just going to stir that into my stir fry. And I'll let y'all see what I'm doing. And I'm going to spray some oil. I'm going to spray the oil on this. And that's what it's looking like right now. And I'm just gonna take some of my Pam and just spread over the top. And yeah, that's what the stir fry is looking like right now. And just let the steam hit it. Because I don't want it too oily and I don't want it too dry. You don't always have to have, you know, you can cut your vegetables up as fine as you want them to be, or your eggs or whatever you're gonna put in there. I just, like I said, I'm just one of them people. You know, if I'm cooking food, I want to be able to taste what I'm putting in the food. So, especially in a stir fry. There's certain types of meat that I like, so like I said, I don't eat a whole lot of meat. I can see that. Yep, that's what that stir fry is looking like right now. And you can basically see everything that I got in the stir fry. And I'm going to cover that for a few minutes and let the steam kind of hit it. And yeah, be ready to present this food in about at least 10 minutes. I'll be back. I don't want to add too much seasoning to it. So what I'm going to do is just add a Total Blend seasoning. Just a little bit. And yeah, y'all, that's looking pretty good. Let me show y'all what it's looking like right now. That's what the oxtails are looking like. Y'all see that fat start rising? Y'all know it's tenderizing. And them yams. See what these yams is looking like? That's what the yams is looking like. And yeah, it should be ready in a few minutes. And yeah, it's almost ready to present. Hope I didn't have my butt in the air. Uh, okay, I think I'm gonna let this stir fry simmer down. Let that simmer down. I cut the burner off. And yeah, take my top. I just take some foil and put on the top. Make sure that's off. And y'all, I'm gonna present this food. I'm gonna bring the camera over here. And yeah, that's what that is. Put all this other stuff up. This is one of my favorite seasonings. Get them oxtails about 10 more minutes. And I'm gonna present this food. Clean up as I go. Yep. Getting kind of hungry. Get me on plate. Cut my yams off. Now, you always want to cut it and let it cool down. when you do a stir, because the moisture from the cool down will continue to cook it. And yeah, making sure that the rice is done, you know, and you ain't just got no dry, hard rice. And yeah, I have to get another piece of foil, but I don't want it too soft and I don't want it too hard either. So yeah, that's what we got on the stir fry right now, and I'm gonna get another piece of foil. That's what the stir fry is looking like. That would have made a good shrimp fried rice too. So yep, that's what the stir fry is looking like. That's what the yams is looking like. Candied yams. And like I said, in about 10 minutes, those will be ready. Yes, ma'am. They will be ready. So, I'll be presenting this food to y'all in a short minute. So let me continue to do what I was doing. So when the food get ready, I'll be ready to eat it. So we're gonna put that right there and get that out of the way. And yeah, I'm gonna wash my hands and get ready to present this food. Yep. Oh, let me get this up off the floor. Yep. And I'm gonna take my plate. Make sure it's clean. And I'm gonna take a spatula. Dip me some rice. Make me a little centerpiece for my oxtails. Kind of spread it out. Put the other rice around it. And present this food. I like the mouse that give me a little juice on it. Cause it's gonna make its own gravy. Y'all know that. Y'all ever cook oxtail, y'all know it's gonna make its own gravy if you do it right. So this is what it's looking like right now. I'm trying to get some gravy. And I don't want my plate to look messy. So I'm going to present this oxtail stir fry. And like I say, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, hit that notification. And when I load up, you won't miss nothing because I got more to come, believe that. So there's your oxtail stir fry. And as always, thank y'all for watching. Bye.